Hello everyone, thank you for your time for listening to this presentation. This will be a short video on the changes to minimum wage in Illinois effective July 1st, 2020. If you have any questions related to the information in this video, please call us at 312-986-4105. This video is being presented to you by the Legal Aid Society of Metropolitan Family Services, which is one of the first organizations in the nation to provide legal services for the poor. Since 1886, it has been a pioneer in providing justice for all, regardless of ability to pay. For more information, visit our website at laschicago.org. In Illinois, from July 1st, 2020 through December 31st, 2020, every employer shall pay their employee 18 and over $10 per hour. This amount increases every calendar year to achieve a $15 minimum wage by January 1st, 2025. Tipped employees must be paid minimum wage, but an employer may take credit for the employee's tips in an amount not to exceed 40% of the wages. An employer may pay a training wage for tipped employees 18 and over in the amount of $6 for the first 90 days if applying the tip credit of 40%, or $9.50 if not utilizing the tip credit. After 90 days, the rate must be increased to $6 if not utilizing the tip credit. This amount will go up on January 1st, 2021 at $11 per hour or $6.60 for tipped workers. In Chicago, the wage rate depends on the size of the business. The minimum wage of large businesses of 21 employees or more is $14 per hour, and the minimum wage of small businesses, 20 or less employees, is $13.50. Tipped workers for large businesses, the minimum wage is $8.40, and for small businesses, the minimum wage is $8.10. Subminimum wage may be allowed under certain circumstances, such as during the first 90 days of employment, during the learning and training phase of employment, or if you are under the age of 18 years and worked 650 hours or less for the employer for any calendar year. The Illinois minimum wage law applies to any individual hired by an employer who employs at least 4 employees. This law also applies to domestic workers as defined in the Domestic Workers Bill of Rights Act, and also applies to tipped employees. Anyone who works over 40 hours must be paid 1.5 times the amount of pay. Cook County has its own minimum wage ordinance. However, unlike the state minimum wage, municipalities within Cook County can opt out of the minimum wage ordinance. In this case, the municipality will have to follow the state minimum wage. For the municipalities that adhere to the Cook County ordinance, you are entitled to be paid at least the county's minimum wage for each hour of work performed for your employer in Cook County. In the following table on our screen, you'll see the different wages for non-tipped workers and for tipped workers, and in absence of an unexpected multi-dollar increase in the federal or state minimum wage, Cook County minimum wage should adhere to the following numbers. If you work at least 2 hours in any 2-week period for an employer in Chicago, you are covered by the minimum wage and paid sick leave ordinance. Again, we have the different wage rates that I had discussed before, and you can take a moment and pause to see the different minimum and overtime wage rates within the city of Chicago. In summary, we have the following minimum wage requirements. In the state of Illinois, as of 2020, the wage is $10 per hour, and in 2021, that wage shall increase to $11 per hour. In Cook County, as of 2020, the minimum wage is $13 per hour, and the rate is still to be determined for the year 2021. And in the city of Chicago, in the year 2020, the minimum wage is $14 per hour and should increase to $15 per hour in the year 2021. In Illinois, the minimum wage should change beginning January 1st, 2021, and every January 1st thereafter until 2025. Cook County and the city of Chicago, the wages change July 1st every year and will be posted on the county and city websites. Your minimum wage depends on where you do your work and where your employer is located, depending upon where the business license has been issued or the specific work location. Your employer is required by law to keep records of employees' work hours, but it's best for you to track your own hours too. Take notes of the dates you worked, the time you started and finished work, and breaks in between, if any. You should also make a note of any irregularities or concerns at the workplace. Our organization also offers free resource calendars with a variety of information in Spanish and English, with blank monthly spaces where you can note down these observations and also any information related to your work hours and schedule. It also has a lot of helpful information on a variety of topics such as workers' compensation, taxes, public benefits, applying for a driver's license, and other information related to individual rights. We can send this to you by mail for free. If you would like, please make sure to note down our email and telephone numbers where you can leave your name and address and how many calendars you would like. Remember that all workers have a right to be paid fairly and consistently with the law, regardless of immigration status. All workers have the right to report concerns in their workplace and are entitled to a safe and healthy workplace and to be able to report any abuse of safety issues. We have also state and federal laws on whistleblower protection. This means that when a worker reports a concern, he or she cannot be fired or made to suffer in any form of retaliation, such as reduced work hours, harassment, or intimidation. And the following on the screen, you can also see examples of labor exploitation. For example, violation of labor laws like minimum wage or workplace safety requirements, lies and false promises about the working conditions, denying someone all or part of their wages, confiscation of passports and other personal documents, being forced to work long hours with little rest, and if you are forced to live where they work and rely on the employer for housing and food or subsistence, or if you're faced with threats of deportation, detention, or arrest, or even other types of harm towards yourself or towards family members. Workers have a variety of options to consider when filing a claim or initiating a complaint. Just a reminder, it is important to be aware of which of these laws would be considered applicable to you depending on your place of work. For a violation of the Illinois minimum wage or ordinance law, one agency to consider is the Illinois Attorney General Workplace Rights Bureau. The Illinois Attorney General can take anonymous complaints on any matters that violate workers' rights in the state of Illinois. For state minimum wage or overtime claims, the Illinois Department of Labor has a one-stop online system portal where anyone can start their complaint. Visit their website as listed here on the screen or give them a call at 312-793-2804. For those seeking enforcement of minimum wages under the Cook County Minimum Wage Ordinance, they will have to file a complaint with the Commission on Human Rights within 3 years of the violation. You can call the Cook County Commission on Human Rights at 312-603-1100. You can email them at human.rights@cookcountyil.gov or visit their website as listed on the screen in front of you. For violations of the City of Chicago's wage ordinance, anyone who works in the City of Chicago can seek help from the city's Office of Labor Standards. You can visit their website as it appears on the screen in front of you, or call 311 to begin the reporting process. For more information, you can also call us at 312-986-4105. Again, I would like to thank you for your time and attention during this presentation. If you want to request free copies of our calendars to be mailed to you or to ask us any questions, call us at 312-986-4105 or email us at trafficking@metrofamily.org. Thank you.